Well, the crowd is getting into a frenzy now for this moment. We should let you know before we throw it down to the stage in a couple of minutes that all this is going to be hosted by two very familiar faces to millions of Canadians, and especially young Canadians. In the case of Juliette Powell, was one of the VJs on the Much Music channel. And also Paul Gross, who's perhaps the most famous Mountie in Canada, who's not really a Mountie, and that, of course, from the Due South series. So Paul Gross and Juliette Powell will be emceeing the event from the stage, and they're just now talking to the crowd and just going through some of the things they want them to do during this event. Lots of famous Canadians in attendance here today. Oscar Peterson, of course, one of the world's greatest pianists. And he's here, and I think I'm not quite sure where he is. I see the shot, but I'm not sure whether he's in the dome area or if, in fact...
Well, there are children seated all over the floor, but off to the side of the stage, there's also an area that looks like it's been set aside for visiting dignitaries as well. And not all of them want to get down on the floor with the children.
Well, it's been quite an attendance here. I mean, they're still streaming in by the busload. Seats are probably about half full. You can obviously see from all the blue up there. There's a lot of empty seats, but there are so many of them on the floor of the Skydome that you're probably looking at a crowd bigger than the Blue Jays got all year. It's been a...
They're expecting to have something like 10,000 young people. That's the space they've set aside when they're all packed together on the floor like that. And if they, in fact, fill all the seats they expect to, something like 40,000 children here to watch all of this.
Well, let's join the stage show, Juliette Powell and Paul Gross.
Children, this is Canada's largest classroom event ever.
And this is, well, this has to be the biggest class I've ever seen.
How many people are here?
I'm going to count them all. 40,000.
Are there really 40,000 people here?
Does that sound like 40,000? That's 40,000. Now, we also have some very special guests with us today, and I would like us to welcome the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Jean Chrétien, and Madame Chrétien. And the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund would like to thank the Government of Canada, the Ontario government, the Canadian Auto Workers Union, the Royal Bank, the Toronto Star, the Toronto Teachers Federation, World of Vacations, Skydome, and our broadcast partner, CBC Newsworld.
Et maintenant, and now, a little bit of entertainment directly from Montreal, Canada, the top-selling rap artists in Canada, who also happen to be les porte-parole pour la campagne antiraciste. They also happen to be the spokespeople for the Stop Racism campaign. Put your hands together for Dubmatique.
Ça va bien? Alors nous sommes très heureux d'être là en tant que porte-parole de la campagne antiraciste. Et nous aimerions souhaiter la bienvenue à Nelson Mandela.
Quoi de plus, père? Je me confie à vous. Comment réagir quand j'aperçois mes frères se comporter comme des fous? Devrais-je me taire, laisser les choses se faire? Mais j'en ai plus assez de voir sangloter toutes ces mères. Les années passent, les tragédies elles ne s'effacent pas. La haine est de nos jours plus forte que la loi. Les faibles subissent, les forts s'enrichissent, les valeurs morales disparaissent. La race humaine, j'avoue, s'éloigne des bonnes pistes. J'ai cru apercevoir 5 heures, plutôt si jeune, abattre cet homme pour quelques dollars. On tourne la page, qui donc entend pleurer cette petite sur sa fierté bafouée depuis que d'elle ils ont abusé. Le système les entraîne, et ce jusqu'à ce qu'ils comprennent que ce pourquoi ils luttent n'en vaut pas la peine. Est-ce l'argent qui fera d'eux des hommes? Donnez-moi la force de comprendre, car ces visions m'assomment.
Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, the madness goes on and on and on. Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on.
Fils, tu viens de quitter le royaume des rêves. La réalité t'assiège. Assis sur un siège, engouffré dans les transports en commun, comme chaque matin, pour gagner ton pain, tu connais le refrain, c'est toujours la même chose, ça devient vraiment morose. Comment mettre un terme à tout cela, ou du moins une pause? Dans les journaux, les enfants font de plus en plus défaut, info ou un tox, à toi d'en juger sur ces mots.
Dis-moi,
travailleras-tu?
Non.
Travaillera-t-elle?
Non.
Autant de questions qui nous interpellent, mais il prévaut d'y prêter l'oreille. À l'écoute d'une jeunesse, visitée par le stress, qui lance un SOS d'un monde détresse. La bouteille à la mer est jetée, le message est lancé. Matelot dans la vie active, il te faudra naviguer afin que tes rêves deviennent une réalité tangible. Car sur cette île, rien n'est impossible.
Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on. Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on.
Pourquoi les différends basés sur la couleur perdurent? Prière après prière, mes espérances se heurtent à ce mur. La peur de l'autre est bien souvent fatale, à un point tel que l'homme devient un animal. Ces cris résonnent dans ma tête pour toutes les fois où par des actes déplacés certains firent naître les préjugés. Comment peut-on demander le respect si de l'étiquette violence nul ne se défait?
Face à la réalité de tous les jours à laquelle on est confronté, nez à nez, œil pour œil, dent pour dent. Le malheur des uns fait le bonheur de certains, mais pour d'autres, l'avenir reste incertain. Dans la vie, il y a des hauts, il y a des bas, j'en ai vu de haut. Tomber vraiment très bas pour ne pas rester en bas. À toi de faire ton choix, car à chaque jour, à chacun son combat.
Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on. Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on. Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on. Nowadays, you know, it's all about the money. People trip and start to act funny. Oh, this madness goes on and on and on.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dubmatique! Thank you so much for coming by. Merci d'être venu.
Now we have a very important question for all of the kids here today, and the question is, do you feel that you can do anything you put your mind to?
Hold on a second. Do you actually believe that you can change the world?
That's good, because so did Nelson Mandela. Have a look up on the big board.